Victory School of Wrestling is going to begin its 5th summer of training athletes to compete at a variety of events throughout the country. And over these past 5 years, Victory School of Wrestling has really developed its own unique cultural identity and sort of reputation for how we train athletes, the attitudes that the athletes have coming out of here, and there's some really interesting ways that we approach training that have really positively impacted the wrestling community and the individuals who come here. But as a wrestling coach, I'm obviously presented with a lot of unique opportunities to reach athletes and to help them grow as men and women. But also there's another dimension to what I do here at Victory, and as the business owner, I need to also put together a business model that fits with our mission as a wrestling group, and that's been a really unique opportunity for me as well. It's helped me grow as a man. It's stretched me, certainly as a coach, as a business owner, as a husband, as a father. I've had to grow in a lot of areas in this regard, and being a business owner and a wrestling coach don't always go hand in hand. We've kind of have different. I have to wear different hats, and some of the strengths that are required to be a wrestling coach are sometimes some strengths that are required to be a business owner, but at the same time there are certain strengths that are required to be a business owner that are fundamentally at odds with what it takes to become a successful wrestling coach as well. So I've had to try to blend those things together in a healthy way, and I think I've come up with a couple things that have really helped serve our mission well. And it's just really 4 areas of the individuals who come here, whether if they're coaches, they're athletes, they're parents, and we have this little expectation, and I don't recruit athletes to come to Victory. Athletes choose to come here, but every once in a while there is an athlete that I see who has these sort of intangibles that I think that they will add value to what we're doing, so I'll seek them out and try to encourage them to take advantage of our opportunities. And the first one that we always look at is character. We're about character building. We're about developing good, strong men and women of integrity and in faith. But that character is, we just want to make sure that they're trustworthy. They come into our facility, and we want to make sure that they're trustworthy with each other, with themselves, and with the facility, and also the community and other things like that. Number 2 is a competency, and can they handle what they're doing? All of these things that we present them with at Victory, and these training models and ideas. Are they at a level intellectually and emotionally where they can competently handle what's taking place? The third one is chemistry, and this one is rather unique. It kind of takes care of itself, but basically the people that come here need to get along with each other, and we're going to spend a lot of time together, so there needs to be this sort of chemistry. And with those first 2, the character and competency, if those 2 are in order, the chemistry takes care of itself, because we've had athletes who come in and might be a little bit different than where we're at as far as our character values go and our standards of excellence, and they don't come back. They know that they're not going to fit in. So I don't really have to weed people out, but I will at the same time, because it's important to us as a business and as an organization that we do maintain that chemistry so that everybody can train at that elite level. And then the 4th one is just the culture. We've created a cultural identity here, and the people that come, they need to fit into that, and it includes our values, our practices, just kind of the overall well-being of who we are. And every organization, every business, every team has a different culture, and it's important that the people that come here understand that our culture is very unique and it's very important, and it just promotes maturity and growth, I think, within our organization. So when people do, the occasional person who does get an invite from me, or I seek them out at a wrestling tournament, or invite them to come and train, or we have some female athletes who come here and train full time, it's important that they fit into all 4 of those categories. The people that come in the door on their own, and parents who ask how to get involved, I lay these things out for them right up front and say, this is what we're about, this is how we're going to do it, so that when they get involved, they know what they're getting themselves into.